My name is Technical Sergeant Jordon Reiley. I am an MQ-9 sense operator. So an MQ-9, also known as the Reaper, it's a remotely piloted aircraft. So the coolest thing about flying with the remotely piloted aircraft is that I'm not necessarily in the aircraft at all. I'm just flying it from a room somewhere else. And sensor operator portion of that job is coordination with the pilot. Me and him are talking to each other. And then my job specifically, I'm controlling the cameras, the sensors, pointing lasers, and following vehicles. From the very beginning, a high school diploma is required to enlist in the Air Force, and then from there you go to basic, and then you'll go off to your tech school. You'll spend a few months there going over basics, and then you'll go off to another training base, and from there you'll spend anywhere from 5 to 6 months accomplishing your initial training qualification. Upon graduation of that, you'll go to your actual duty assignment. You'll carry out some additional training there that can range anywhere from 2 to 3 months as well, and then once it's all said and done, roughly 1.5 to 2 years later, you're fully operational and flying the mission. Least favorite part about the job would be the shift work. You know, you're working shift and working odd hours, but the silver lining there is you know that because you're awake when other people are sleeping, you're able to protect them and provide a sense of security, whether it's here or overseas. My favorite part about the job is being able to see the direct impact of what we're doing all around the world, almost immediately in real time. Another cool aspect of the job is the mental challenge that it brings and how it grows you in that aspect as well.
They're all set for instantaneous right now, just so you know. Got it.
It's awesome to be able to speak the same language as the aircraft above us, so that if there's ever a situation where we need some air assets, we are able to talk to them and accurately give them the information that they need to take out the threat that's going to be trying to take us out.
All right, I'm going to set my arm, start setting my arm up. Okay.
The training that we did today was exactly what we would do in the real world. So we come down and we're heads down, we're trying to treat a patient, or we're trying to get a patient out of there, and all of a sudden, somebody basically starts shooting at us, and we're trying to help out this patient, and we don't have the firepower to take care of what's attacking us. So we're able to talk to the aircraft and bring in a missile or bring in some big guns in order to take them out so that we can continue to rescue this person and get him back home. Before this, I had no idea what it looked like from an aerial perspective. So we had always been talking on a radio, and we had somebody else somewhere else talking to us as if they were the aircraft. But I didn't understand what they saw or their perspective. But coming out here, being able to actually see from the pod and to hear them speak the way that they're actually going to speak, it's been amazing just to have that actual feedback.
So we had 7 different students who ran 7 different scenarios. Each scenario ran differently. Some students made it more complicated than the others. Some students were able to speak correctly and clearly, where we could provide weapons in less than 2 minutes from checking in with them. Really, it shows us the complications that we could face with working with different guys on the ground who are not qualified to pass information to get munitions on the ground.
One by artillery piece.
So for real-world applications, it allows us as the instructors to continue to practice and enhance our skills in this realm, as well as take some of the lessons learned from that scenario and pass it to our students. On the flip side, for the students on the ground, it shows the capabilities for the MQ-9, right? Because they're brand new, right, to the Air Force, to their job, and it exposes them to our capabilities and what we can provide to them on the ground.
It's an exciting time to be a student, to go through this pipeline, because things are changing, and I tell you, 5 years ago we wouldn't have had this type of training provided for students, but because of what's on the horizon for the future of special warfare, it's going to be exciting for officers to transition into these careers.
I am at the 482 Attack Squadron here at Shaw Air Force Base. We're currently in a reset, prepare, certify phase. preparing to go back into combat. Typical day for me looks like checking all my currencies, making sure I'm ready to fly, and then it's either instructing a student or flying the line.
The typical day for an MQ-9 sensor operator starts at mass brief. You'll gather all the weather for the day, the intel, all the things you need and required to fly. And then after that, you'll do a crew brief with your pilot. You'll step out to the jet, fly the line for a lot amount of time that you're scheduled for. Then we have additional duties and shop work, and we'll accomplish those outside of flying. The most fulfilling and rewarding part of being an MQ-9 sensor operator is the actual global effects that we have, completing these missions overseas for combatant commanders, and seeing the effects that we can have on the world and the accumulation of everything we do.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's unlike any other job in the world, even within the Air Force, so I wouldn't trade it for the world.